Hello and welcome to another episode of AWSP News, where we give you the latest and greatest information to help you and your students lead. That's right, from supporting principals and assistant principals through AWSP, or empowering your student leaders through your foundation, AWSL and CISPS, we are all things school leadership and we are here for you. We might as well start with a hot topic on all of your minds, state testing. If you missed the announcement last week, the federal government issued a statement saying that states would still be required to administer a test for federal accountability. OSPI is working to determine what a test means. This is a great time for you to reach out to us with real stories about how testing will impact you, your school, and your students, so we can share it with decision and policymakers. Here at AWSP, we know you're concerned about addressing the mental health needs of your students and staff and community. But maybe you're not exactly sure how to get started. Well, fortunately for us, the National Center for School Mental Health has created some fantastic resources. Their School Mental Health Quality Guide has a helpful section on one of the first and most important leadership steps, creating teams within the school and district. The guide includes best practices, action steps, examples from the field, and a plethora of resources. Are you considering retirement? Our friends at VIBA will be hosting some virtual retirement readiness seminars throughout the month of March. You'll learn what it takes to be retirement ready and also be able to ask questions from financial advisors. See Principal Matters for more information. Help empower your students to share their perspectives in the new OSPI-sponsored statewide survey open to students in grades 6 through 12. The entire system needs to hear valuable feedback and perspectives from our students as we continue traveling down this uncharted path of pandemic-altered learning environments. You can find the link in Principal Matters. Please do what you can to share this with your students. Do you consider yourself a rural, middle level, or high school principal or assistant principal? Are you feeling alone out there? AWSP has launched 2 new statewide networks for rural principals with the goal of shrinking the miles between you and professional support. These networks are meeting virtually every other week and serve as a great place to ask questions, share ideas, and problem solve with leaders walking the same journey as you. Want more information? Email me, scott@awsp.org. We are thrilled to tell you that the Washington State Legislature is considering a budget request of $10 million to send up to 20,000 students from high opportunity gap schools to up to a full week of outdoor school in 2022. This is a momentous first step to expanding the transformative and impactful programs to all students. Outdoor school is a 70-plus year tradition in Washington, yet too few students get to go. About 10% are limited by their school's lack of resources or access to programs. We need your help to pass this historic legislation. We hope you will consider signing on in support. And this is only the beginning as we move to outdoor school for all, but this is a great first step. With great disappointment, we inform everyone that we have made the difficult yet necessary decision not to hold our 2021 in-person summer programs at our campuses, CISPS, CW, and EW. An email update went out on Tuesday in our Building Leaders e-news from AWSL. Let us know if you aren't receiving that weekly newsletter. The great news is that we're excited to introduce our Summer Leadership Series. This will include live master's classes, idea shares, and a myriad of on-demand sessions for our summer camp staff. We're also working on an advisor training program for new and returning leadership teachers and ASB advisors. More information to follow this spring. AWSL will also be presenting Spring Breakout, 2 conference offerings, one for middle level and one for high school. More information on these exciting offerings can be found at awsleaders.org. Congratulations are in order for 2 students involved with AWSL. Miss Alani Baldwin and Miss Condone will join Senator Patty Murray and Senator Maria Cantwell in representing Washington during the 59th Annual U.S. Senate Youth Program Washington Week, to be held March 14th through the 17th, 2021. Elania of Vancouver and Con of Everett were selected from the state's top students to be a part of the 104th National Student Delegation. They both received a $10,000 college scholarship. A reminder, the AWSL and State Board of Education are seeking a current high school sophomore from Western Washington to serve a 2-year term on the AWSL Student Voice and Advisory Council, who will also serve as the student representative to the State Board of Education. Any current sophomore with a passion for K-12 education system and has a desire to provide input on policy issues should apply. However, we strongly recommend that you seek out and encourage a student to apply who can represent student voice from those who are disengaged and disenfranchised. These voices need to be heard at this policy level. The application deadline has been extended until March 31st. Visit awsleaders.org for more information. Well, that's it from all of us here at AWSP, AWSL, and CISPS. Keep up the great work for kids, and we'll see you next time. Woo! You'll be able to fix some of my and my blah, 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 and whatever else came out. You'll be able to fix it, because then Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.